Today is just so Trish, and I have a confession to make. I'm not nearly as organized as you think I am. Actually, that's not a confession. I don't hide that at all. Sorry, I'm having a hair moment because it's the end of my day. So I promised to do kind of like the way my bookshelves are in. So you're used to seeing me like this, and you're like, this is so organized. Let's get a better picture. You see, it's more like this. So usually my son is sitting where I usually sit, and if you can kind of tell, they're not as organized as they seem. They're just kind of shoved. So that's the truth. Sorry, I'm under the light. It's just kind of shoved, and I'd like to call this my school room in the house, but it's not. And it's kind of an add-on to our house. When we bought it, it was already an add-on. It's like a little, maybe it was once a screened-in room, Florida room, and then it got converted with walls. So these bookcases are actually in front of windows. And I put foam and reflecting. I'm one of those homes that has like that reflecting board in the window. That's what I did in order to kind of insulate and not put heat on the back. So all I did was I just kind of threw all these bookshelves here. And I once had them on this wall, but I needed this wall for the pantry. So I use this room as my pantry, all my mason jars and my cornflakes, and really everything always turns to a catch-all. I'm planning on doing some rearranging. And this room is not that big. It's big. It's like about 9 feet wide, the space we use, because it's also a door is right there. And I told you I'm not cleaning any of this for you. And on the other side of the room is where we do our shoes. It is bad. So promises, not cleaning it for you. This is my real life. And then the plan was to have a TV in here so we could do the Matthew C, but the VCR doesn't work. So I have to go get another DVD player, but I got one. There's that comb binder. Coming up soon, you'll see how I use that for my planner this year. So this was like some wood shelving that a friend of ours had that was getting rid of it. So I picked that up and I use it for shoes. And it's just like bookshelves on bookshelves because this is what it's like in a small house. So here it is. Here's a full view. Oh, and the mess. Well, this is real life. So it's not much room to give you a full perspective. It's just kind of wedged up there. I kind of plan on moving it and only having 2 computer stations. But I have to pick up before I do it. And this is just what happens all the time. I don't know why. Okay, so on to the rest of my bookshelves because I do have a little house. And I'm trying not to show you everything in my house. So this is my living room. And then these, let me show you. You might have seen them in older videos. These are actually media bookcases. So they're only the size of a CD. But they work out really good for a lot of books. And you can see we don't get our books back on them like they should. And I have the, yes. And I have like stuff shoved behind the chair. I did not set him up to do that. He did that on his own. Isn't that nice? So, I put my older books on here. I put the books that fit. On the bottom is kind of a platform I can put the bigger books on. And I put a lot of the books I make. So those are like, can you see them right here? Are some of the books I've printed and bound. I know I owe videos on that too. So here we go. So that's one spot. And I literally just shove the chair behind it. So lots of toys. Lots, real life. I'm not organized like I told you. Okay. So we have a really weird laid out house because it's like an addition. Like this is the old house going over. So this is actually my favorite bookshelf. My dad made this for me when I was a kid. And I just keep a set of our books, some of the readers, the best we can, our childcraft, little set of encyclopedias and from whatever. So that's one of our sets. And then my very last bookcase is in, well, kind of. I have one. I even have one on the piano. Whatever. I'm just making space work. So I even have one on the piano. So as much as I want to do our schoolroom in the other room, it just is better if I do it in the dining room. My baby's waking up. So this is what I try to keep, just what we're using right now in here. And I mean, it's just, I mean, look at it. It's just crammed up. You see it? It's just crammed up. And then I have like the drawers. Oh, I got this from my Aldi's. I wanted to go back and get more, but I couldn't. And then like we enter the kitchen. One of the other things my husband has done is he loves these shelves up top. And so there was an office getting demoed, and so we went and salvaged all of the shelves. And see, it's even up there. So that's it. That's all I have, which is a lot of shelving, but it's kind of shoved everywhere. And there is no decorating. It is just, this is how we live. You know, maybe one day I'll have something fancy schmancy. But until then, this is me making do. And I thought it was pretty ingenious because the, you know where to find those. My son, but I mean, I'm going to show you. This is issues I have with it all the time. He has like wedged it, and then we start tumbling stuff off the back of it. It drives me nuts. I'm going to just totally like get onto him here as soon as I'm off this video. These were, it's actually get down please. Hold on. So these are the media units, and I think they're $25 at Walmart. So I spent, this was a Christmas present one year. I just went and bought 5 of them, $125. But it works out really well. So that's it. That's how I did it. I mean, I've lost square footage, and I just shove every wall up with a bookshelf to make it work. I will say I also have, hold on. I also have, like this thing right here. Holds toilet paper. Yeah, it holds the toilet paper. That's my fancy schmancy toilet paper holder and diapers. But I've been accumulating the stuff I really do need to just sell, and I don't want in my homeschool room. Amanda at the Fundamental Home has got all of her homeschooling down to just 2 of these shelves. But you know, she's had 3 kids. They're kind of spread out. I keep a lot of stuff because I have so many kids. But maybe I need to deal with commitment issues on my curriculum. I don't know. I need to hide it in another place. Maybe I just need to hide all my... That was my plan too, is to get all my homeschool stuff that I'm not using out of the house. So maybe that's a goal for next year. So anyways, it's just so Trish, if your house does feel a lot like mine, give me a thumbs up. Or if you like the way I'm doing my bookshelves, leave me comments. Tell me am I alone in my bookshelf issues. They drive me nuts. I'm trying not to. But I mean, it's like, we're just making things do. Making it do. And do you not love my pantry? Because my old house had pantry. This house does not. Anyways, it's just so Trish. I will talk at you later. Sorry for my poor selfie stick. I'm learning it. We'll talk to you later. Peace out.